Hello everybody, my name is CulBlu and I'm bringing out this video of me playing a board game, and today we will be continuing our playthrough of Sleeping Gods. This is the quintessential last video, and before we continue on, just note that this is a playthrough, not a review. If you are here for a review, just know there's going to be a lot of spoilers here in this gameplay that I'm going to be doing. If you don't want spoilers, please do avoid this video. This is also video number 13, I think, out of the second campaign playthrough that I'm doing. So this is the final video. Just note there's 12 other videos before this, so a lot of things happen beforehand. But I am leaving this first 90 seconds or so for people to kind of click away, just in case you accidentally click into it, just so you can know that this is a spoiler-filled playthrough of the game. I will be reading stuff, I will be playing stuff, I will be revealing stuff, because I'm doing a playthrough. So that said, hopefully everybody has had enough time to kind of adjust. If you are here, and as I said before in our previous videos, unfortunately, sorry for the 90 seconds of me staring at this little box and talking about things. But the main thing is I just want to make sure people come to this video with the correct intentions of watching, you know, the gameplay and continuation, all that stuff. And they don't get spoiled because, you know, it's easy to get spoiled on YouTube, especially when you hover over the video and it plays it automatically. I don't want people to just say, I see things I didn't want to see. So cool. Alright, so now that we're done with all that introduction stuff, let me go and start the music. And let us jump into the game. Oh no. Okay, alright, so we have a bit of a discussion on our hands here, because as you can see, our event deck is empty, and we should technically be moving into the final shuffles and everything. However, I had a specific goal in mind, I had a specific mission in mind, and I've learned through a little bit of trickery and just reading ahead. Now, one of the locations I was trying to go to, which was to do Shield, which for those who don't know, Shield is a Raltold shield. We met the ghost of Raltold, who told us we could have his shield if we use it to destroy the gods. He said to find him in his shrine in the southeast near Alzari. So that said, I went to Alzari, and here's Alzari. Here's Alzari. Southeast of Alzari is this way. So south and east. Let me just make sure I have my coordinates right. This is north, east, south, west. So never eat soggy worms. Unless I'm wrong on that. I mean, actually, let me Google that, because all I'm saying is southeast to me is down here. Now, it does say near Alzari. One can make an argument for that. But honestly, this is southwest, because it is here. I need to go here to do the thing. So that goes a long way to say that I am going to retcon by adding in one more event, which means that my timer, instead of being the normal timer of the game, which I think is 3 times 6 times 3, so is that 36 rounds times 3? Nope, 3 times 6 is not 36, it's 18. So it's 18 times 3. Oh, I got a calculator right here. Wait a second. I don't know why I decided to do math live on a stream and on a YouTube video, but here I am. 18 times 3. So 54. So I have 54 rounds. So I'm going to give myself a 55th round with the sole intention of going here. Dealing with the consequences of having a 55th round. But I am doing a 55th round. Mainly because I know where I need to go and I feel slighted. So there. Hashtag salty orange is salty. So this is the one that I got for our 55th round. Oh, sorry, I don't see that yet. My bad. I do not see that event yet. So that goes a long way to say that normally I would just be going into the final and then doing the fight, which is there's a big fight at the end, big surprise. But instead, I'm going to play one more round so I can go do this and deal with the consequences of this stupid sea serpent and then live my life. My ship is probably going to have more damage than normal, but I will deal with the consequences of having one more round. Alright, cool. Glad it's all settled. So now we're going to do our ship action. I am definitely going to go down here to the quarters. I'm going to clear 2 cards, which I will clear this card, or clear 2 command total. I'll clear this one, and I'll clear this one. And then I will gain 3 command, -1 because I have spiders, spider webs. And these here are the Wandering Iceberg, by the way. And also the Serpent is following me too, which I haven't dealt with because it just caught up to me in the last of my playthrough there, which is why the dice was here. Because it's on another page. But at any rate, I'm going to get 2 command and a card. And I've already cleared out two things. Defensive stance. During the end of the round, enemy attack, block 1. Nice. That's actually pretty cool. Alright, great stuff. So let's see what event we got. Please don't let me lose a round. Fungus Treasure. You encounter a derelict ship covered in fungus. Explore the ship, draw a fate 1 through 3, -7 health, and gain 1 venom. If 4 through 6, gain 3 coins. Or we can avoid the ship and its fungus, savvy 9. Let's explore the ship. Why not? I mean, this is an extra round anyway. You know, if we die, we die. Also, we're relatively healthy. I'd rather not take 7 damage. But maybe it'll pay off. I don't know. I need a 1 through 3. I will not use the thing. Alright, we're gonna explore the ship. It's very much not a 1 through 3. It's burned to 6. Do I want to... What's the consequence again? Oh, sorry. If 1 through 3, lose 7 health and gain 1 venom. If 4 through 6, gain 3 coins. Okay, we won a 6. Alright, I was about to say. Alright, that's better. Money doesn't do anything but give me points at the end of the game anyway, but okay. Alright, we survived. Alright, and now we're gonna move, so we're gonna go here, move, flip. I'm committing nobody to it. And then we are going to explore, which is gonna give us double engage, so that's gonna be 2 command, and finally we get to do the stupid shield thing, which was like the whole point of coming over here. Also, I'm still salty. Designers, if you listen to this video, if you watch this video, please be a little bit more specific with your locations. Southeast of Alzari tells me I need to go here. There's like 3 things down here. I explored this place, and I want to explore that place and that place and that place, because this is southeast. But this is not southeast of Alzari. I guess southeast near Alzari? Maybe what it meant. Maybe what it meant. So in the defense of the game, maybe what it meant was the location that I got this from was way over there on the far west, northwest. So maybe it said in the southeast near Alzari, because if I was reading it that way, which I wasn't, so maybe it's just a reader error, I would have explored this first, because I was like, this is too specific, so maybe I need to go here or here, because I was definitely working on here and here, and then I was going to work on here, and I did that one instead, and I was going to work on there too, eventually. I just ran out of time. So I guess, in the defense of the game, southeast near Alzari probably meant southeast from where this card is, from where this was read at, near Alzari. But later on when I read this, I'm going to go to Alzari and I'm going to go southeast. I'm just saying. Alright. Okay, cool. Enough of me complaining and trying to retcon, and trying to justify my retcon. Moving on with life and everything. Alright, 144. I get a shield. Yay. If keyword shield, turn to 144.1. You follow Ralto's directions and land near the spot, rock spire. Search for you can search for Ralto's temple. Perception 10. Ugh. Or we can leave for now. Perception 10 it is. We didn't do an extra turn for nothing. So who can do perception 10? My goodness. Captain Odessa for sure. Man, we're gonna be really like out of shape for this last fight. I know we're not gonna be out of shape, but it still feels like it. So Captain Odessa has 3. Kasumi and Raphael are gonna jump. Oh well, yeah. Kasumi and Raphael are gonna jump in and do 2 extra, so 5. We are gonna spend the command on the word thing. Draw 6. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Oh, jeez. Look at these cards. So those 2 go away. And we need a perception 10, right? Perception 10. Yes. Oh, what are these? This is 3s, 3 or better. So 2 5s, a 3, and a 4. So, I can try to be risky. I don't think it's time to be risky. I'm just gonna be very, very, very like specific. So I need 7 or better. It's perception again. 3. I can cook. No, I cannot cook right now. I would have to cook before I got to the challenge. Oh, Matt can join. Yeah, so it's gonna be 3, 4, 5, 6, and I can get a 7th by spending a command on Doggo. Actually, I'd kind of rather spend the command, to be honest, than get people tired. So who do I not want tired? Captain Odessa definitely needs to not be... Well, Captain Odessa has to be involved, because she has 3. Audrey being tired is not that big of a deal. Raphael being tired is kind of a big deal, because I do want him to go in and do a good bit of damage in the next fight. So I'm going to trade him for a command. So this is going to be 3, 4 from Audrey, 5 from Mac, 6, 7 from command spent on Jin, and also spent on Doggo. So hopefully we get the high number. We'll see. Of course, we got the low number. So we got the 3. The 1 3 is in there. Alternatively, we could just reflip. Spend the same amount of command. We're not going to do that. So we're going to do Doggo. And actually, let's do that. We're going to reflip. Because it's going to be the same amount of command regardless. Because it's a 4 or better now. So it's either a 5 or a 4. It's a 5. Nice. So it's going to be 5 plus 5 is the math. So we're good. So we saved 1 command ultimately from that. Alright. Stressful. That is the nature of this game sometimes. I did have a friend who played this game with me, Bear, and Bear made the comment that sometimes it felt like one of our fights that there was no like loss, like it's like too easy to fight and win the fights. But what I told him is like, hey, we're flipping pretty well on our cards, and it is kind of slightly geared towards good, given that the deck is 1s and 6s are a little bit rare, or more rare than the other numbers in the middle. But also in the same token, when you're not flipping the correct numbers, you're not flipping the correct numbers, and it hurts so much. So I told him about that, but this is kind of one of those cases. Also, misinterpretations, whatever. So we succeed in our perception check. And our perception check is turn to 144.2. An old path climbs a narrow ledge, circling up one of the rock spires. The wind threatens to rip you from the ledge and send you tumbling hundreds of feet down, but you hold on, gripping the cliff face until you reach the ancient temple cut into the rock. The ghost of Raltold greets you inside. So you have made the correct choice. We can tell him our plan to destroy the gods. Requires adventure card 39. Vin the Pan Ghost. I do not have adventure card 39. We can tell him you need the totem to get home. It's nothing personal, but you wish to wake the gods. You can lie to him. You can lie and tell him that you plan to destroy the gods. Cunning 12. Or you can ask him how you can destroy the gods. How about let's just ask him how we can destroy the gods? Like, I'm confident that this playthrough I'm going to try to destroy the gods. Last playthrough, especially with some of the interactions that I saw, I was like, maybe the gods aren't that cool. I am atheist myself, so if that's any context. So we're going to ask him how we can destroy the gods. 159.3. You must visit the city surrounded by thunderstorms. A ghost named Vim will tell... No! Ralto guides you back to the Manticorn. Return with Vim, and I will and then I will know that you are on the correct path. Gain 5 coins, 2 XP, return to ship. Wow. Wow. Welp, that's a next game thing. I can't do anything about that one. 5 coins, 2 XP, and return to ship. So where is this person at? You must visit the city surrounded by thunderstorms. Slap in the face. Should have lied to him. It was a perception. No, it was a cunning 12. I don't know if I could have done a cunning 12. Like, I guess... No, I couldn't have done a cunning... I mean, I could have. Could have tried. I know it's a 5. Or a 4 left over there. So that's 5. Let's assume 4. So 4. I need 8. Ugh. 1, 2, 3, 4. 5, 6. I could have done it. I mean, it's too late. I already made my decision. But, alright. Should have lied to him. Should have lied. This is what I get for being honest. Alright. Return to ship. So nothing else we can do about it. The sea urchin's going to follow us, and it's going to try to smack our ship. And it's a 5. So a 5 is going to be... if 1 through 3 takes ship damage. So it's going to be no damage. Nice. So we dodge it. Okay, cool. Alright. Well, we pushed our luck one whole round, and it did not go out the way I was hoping it did. I got some more money and some more XP, I guess. So we can just mark that off as a contribution to the future. But for now, we're going to go ahead and do our final fights. Should have lied. Should have lied. What is this going to be? F1? Where is F1? Is that the back? This is F1, right? Yes, it's F1. I feel like I should put the letters before the numbers, you know? There it is. I found it. The F's in the back. Okay, just loans it somewhere. Finale 1. A figure materializes from dust in the air. A short, plump woman with a nest of gray hair. Though there's a transparent ghostliness to her, she wears an apple grin, and in her right hand, she grips a tall bamboo fishing pole. It's the same woman that you met when you first arrived into the Wandering Sea. The first person you talked to in the strange world on the Rocky Spire many weeks ago. The god Almu. You've run out of time. The Hectron wants to rule these seas, unchallenged by the gods. He's found you, and he's gathered enough strength to destroy you. It's now or never. Nice. So you'll need all the help you can get. Even if you fight him off, even if you fight him off this time, he'll return tomorrow and the next day, and won't stop until he sinks your ship. She disappears. We restore all crew members' health, remove all status tokens including low morale, and remove all fatigue. Remove all command tokens from all adventure cards and crew boards. Oh, sorry, I didn't do my thing. Sorry, my bad. I should have. Bloop. And then I was gonna do that and clear out all these, and then get 2 command instead of 3, and then do the thing. Right. Sorry, I forgot to do my ship action. All right. Not that it matters that much because I'm about to get 7 anyway. I think 7. Yeah, gain 7. Remove all command tokens from all adventure cards and all crew boards, then gain 7 command plus 1 per player, and split them as desired amongst players. You may now spend any unused experience points to buy level cards. Cool. Alright, I will take my 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. We're out of command. Nice. Something disturbs the quiet sea. A distant tectonic pounding rumbles the ship's interior, echoing through the corridors. Foam builds to starboard until waves erupt and a giant creature emerges from the deep. Combat 46, 47, 49. Alright, it's the fight we've all been waiting for, y'all. The moment we've all been waiting for. The rematch. There's 46, 47, 49. Oh, I gotta clear all these things, right? Sorry, forgot to clear our statuses. Also, I forgot they fully healed. I thought they just healed health. But no, knowing that they all heal their statuses too, I feel like I wasted a turn somewhere in there. Okay, everybody's all nice and healthy and cleaned up. Oh no, I didn't attach these cards. I'm such a silly person. Alright, I would have attached defensive stance though, so I'm gonna do that. Cool. I was gonna forego the extra command I would have gotten from it. Who is going on? This is gonna be tough. I cannot put it on Raphael, he's full. I mean, I could, but I'm not gonna. I'm gonna put this on... I'll put it on Marco. Marco's gonna take it. So that way when he gets hit with the damage at the end of the round, he'll be able to absorb a little bit. Okay, so... all is fair in love and war, and this is war. Oh, we lost the spiders, by the way. Yay! And the sea serpent is still technically here, but it's not gonna matter. The wandering icebergs is still there, but it's not gonna matter. Unless I somehow get to continue playing the game. Like, that would be cool. If to let me just continue exploring. Alright, so this is what we got for our shuffle. 46, 49, and 47. Let's zoom into the nonsense. Let's give ourselves a little bit more space. We have literally all the command except for 2. And like, I'm still a little upset about the other stuff. I'll put these cards to the side because I don't need them for now, but I will need them afterwards, assuming that I don't die. Because I am playing on hardcore, which means if I die, I die. So I gotta be wary of that. Okay, there we go. All settled. Alright, music. We need war music. Okay, war music has been found. We're ready to do this. Let's turn the music up a little, just a smidgen. There's our smidgen. Very small smidgen. Battle cubes. And I can use a lot of cards here. I have all of my relics, or totems, ready to go. I'm just gonna put them in order. A little bit of semblance of an order here. And I cannot use recipes. I can use the defense. Gloria is not useful right now, so I'm gonna leave her up there. Why are you always in the way? And these cards can move now. So we can, removing the fatigue is not useful, so I'm gonna throw this card up here with useless cards. Cannot cook. Fishing is not really useful right now. First aid kit could come in handy, so I'll put it over here. This one could come in handy as well. Life's Bell for a health heal, sure. I'll put it over here. And then when you search, ignore damage from the tokens. Nah. Remove all command tokens from one crew member. That could be useful. And then when you take a travel action... No, it's not useful. Alright, these are all my useful cards. Oh, I got more. I got another defense and another defense from Jin and gloves. Alright. So this is what my battle stance looks like. So my situation, as you say, looks like. So I'll start punching people. So I think with the same focus that I had last time, I really need to get rid of these two. The ship damage is not ideal. Oh, sorry, I forgot about that. Right, when we moved, we could... Each time you move, you may pay 1 material to repair one, so we're going to do that. I forgot about that completely. Repair that one. And then Kanon has another card that I can discard, which is unfortunate because it's a perception, which means that I'm going to lose a damage from him. But discard this card to repair 2 for the ship. So we're doing that. Alright. That way our ship can take a little bit more damage. I mean, I can do that right now, to be honest, but still. It's like the most useful time to do the movement stuff. So we got a little bit of repair. We got a little bit of health. We have 10 health on our ship. And we are nice and full and healthy. So the question is, which one do we target first? I think focusing on one is the important thing. Getting a lot of damage down is also useful. We have some ways to strike them without having to commit somebody to it, which is also useful. I think for the first hit, we can have Gregory go in and just kind of do like the big hit, the initial big hit. And that could lower some of the risk here, because Gregory is the most accurate. He can do 4 damage. I can try to power him up, so that way he's... he's able to deal more with Hectron. But also, alternatively, I can just use the one of the relics. Did I use it? I did not use it yet. This one up here. Sorry, I can use this totem to look at the top cards. I know that that one is a 5. Has to be a 5 or a 4. So it's a 5 or a 4. Oh, you can't see those cards. My bad. There we go. So that card on top is a 5 or a 4. Has to be. So knowing that it's a 5 or a 4, I can send Kasumi out to be the first to attack and let her use her revolver to try to do some damage. We'll see how this goes. And try to get that +1 on Captain Odessa. The idea is that I want to get Captain Odessa powered up or get Gregory powered up, but I do want to try to knock out one of Hecaron's thing per round. Even if I have to commit everybody to attack that one thing. So this one has Fear. Fear means that you can't attack. I think taking out the head might be the most effective, but he does a lot of damage. So I might be able to take out that Fear using some other things like the Stone of Vengeance instead later on. Just like deal the 1 damage without having to commit anybody to it. So I think I'll focus on Hectron's hands. And what's this going to be? 2, 4, 7, 10. So it's going to be 10 to take that out. We cannot do 10 in one volley, but we can definitely get close to it. Well, I mean, never mind. Hopefully that makes sense what I just said, but it didn't. So we're gonna have Kasumi attack Hecaron's hands, and she's going to attack. She's doing with a revolver. She's going to have 2. It's going to be a +4, so it's a 6. And she's going to successfully hit, so she gets to attack first. And we got to figure out how she wants to hit. She's hitting for 4. We have nothing to discard to make that increase by damage. We can discard this. Discard this equipped card to give another crew member 2 defense. Oh, this is another. Well, that's unfortunate. Well, Kasumi might be downed. She's doing 4 though, so we can do 1, 2, 3, 4. Just take out a lot of the damage, and then she'll be still alive. So we'll do that. So Kasumi's going to do 1, 2, 3, and then 4, and then get a synergy, which she'll pass the synergy over to. Should it be Gregory? Should be Captain Odessa. She hits the hardest naturally. Audrey hits the hardest, or Audrey and Kasumi both hit hard too, but they can't give each other, they can't give themselves their own, so they're going to pass them on Captain Odessa, and then Captain Odessa is, excuse me, Captain Odessa is going to, or sorry, Kasumi is going to receive an attack from Hecaron. Raphael's going to take a damage to reduce, or to give another crew member 1 defense. So Kasumi now has 3, so Kasumi's taking 2 damage total. And that's going to be it for that. So now that that's done, now we're going to move on to the next person to attack, which is definitely going to be Mac. Where did my, here it is. So Mac is going to go for the attack purely for the reason of trying to take that down a little bit more, and then also passing on her synergy token. So if Mac could hit here, that would be great, and then somebody can deal with the rest of this. Like I said, the goal is to try to take down 1 per turn. That's the main goal. So knowing that, Mac is going to go ahead and attack. And like I said, I have a billion commands, so we got like a lot of abilities and stuff we can use. I am going to go ahead and spend 1 command now to do the Worldly Sorrows to draw 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then 6. And then look at these. Discard 2. Then shuffle. So it's a 4, 5. Sorry, 2 5s, a 4, and a 2. Okay, it's not the greatest. Oh, hold on. 1, 2, 3, 4. Sorry, not the greatest, but we'll make it work. So knowing that information, because Mac can hit regardless. Actually, okay, so Mac. Well, we want the accuracy. That's what we want. Although instead we can just have Audrey go. Well, no, yeah. Well, I have a reflip. We're good. We're gonna have Audrey go, because Audrey can do a pretty big hit as well. Because she has a lot of things to discard. But that's only if she uses her wrench, which I don't want her to do. I want her to use her the sword. Because she can do without this, or with the wrench she can do 4. With the sword she can do 4. So it's gonna be 4 either way. 4 either way. So she's gonna use her sword to try to attack Hecaron's hand, and she's going to have a 2. We need a 3 or better. We got the 2, so we're gonna go ahead and spend one of our command. It's out of the way. We're gonna spend one of our command to reflip. And we know this is a 4 or better, so she's gonna be able to hit. So that's a 6. And now she has 4 to deal with that. And she's gonna do 1, 2, 3, 4, like so. And then he's gonna retaliate with 1. Raphael's gonna take another damage to block, or give her 1 block, so she's gonna take 1. Because she's blocking for 1, so she's blocking for 2 total. So she takes 1 damage total, and there she goes. Raphael's taking the hits for us, y'all. And oh, she landed a synergy, right? She did not land on a synergy. The dilemma. We want her synergy. Do we want her synergy? Well, Captain Odessa can take out Hecaron's hand right now. She has the damage necessary. I mean, it'll be nice to get her synergy out. But I gotta reconfigure how I'm gonna hit this, because I can do this instead. No, she's only doing 4. So this is gonna be not enough. Yeah, so we have to do this. We're gonna stay with this. We're not gonna pass on Audrey's, unfortunately, we're not gonna pass on Audrey's synergy token for now. This is a lot to consider here, because I just realized Hecaron's head is hitting for 5, which is a lot. We need that one to be downed as well. Alright. If we can do 6. Okay, so I think I'll... Because Audrey did 4. Yeah, so what we'll do is we'll do 3, 4, 5, 6. And in order to get to that, we're going to spend these 2 Stones of Vengeance. Actually, okay, if we're going to do... No, we're not going to do that. Can we do this? 3, 4, 5, 6... Okay, alright, I take it back. We're just going to stick with what we got. No synergy token pass for Audrey, because instead I'll just spend these 2 on the next big attack. The question is, how can I get that big attack to be efficient? Because I do want the diagonal at that point. What's it take to take this one out? 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Can I get Captain Odessa to 10? She's at 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Yeah, I can get her to 10. Alright. So Marco is going to attack. Of all people. Marco's going to come up and he's going to attack. And I do need him to survive. He's going to survive. So he's going to attack this one. So Marco's going to attack this one. And we are going to go for it. So you got a 5, so 5 plus 1 is a 6. Wow, exactly what we needed. I didn't realize how close we were cutting that one. And Marco is going to place his damage here to get the synergy out. And that is, or actually, we can put it down here instead. Just to get the, because we're going to knock this one out in one go with Captain Odessa in a second. And that's going to be 1 less health. So that means that Captain Odessa can do 1, 2, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and then probably 10, 11. I can try to get her to do 11. I don't know. We'll see. We'll see if she can do 11. That's asking for a lot, but we'll see. At any rate, Marco does that. He passes on his synergy to Captain Odessa. Captain Odessa, or Marco will now take damage from this. So this is going to be a 4, 3, to Marco. So Marco's going to take 7. He's going to block 3, so he's going to take 4. Raphael's going to absorb 1 damage, of course, to give Marco +1. So Marco has 2 health left. Alright. Good job, Marco. And then finally, we have Catherine Odessa showing up with her buffed self. So the general idea right now is that I'm gonna try to take out Hecaron's tail because it's dealing 7. That's only dealing 3. I can reduce Hecaron's damage by 3 or by 7, which is more than just reducing it by 3. We're still gonna have to face this 10, which means that somebody's gonna be down this round, which I think it will be, unfortunately, will be Marco. But at any rate, we'll just deal with that once it comes. It would be nice to be able to do both of these at the same time, but I don't have enough damage. I don't have nearly enough damage to do that. So, knowing that information, we're going to have Catherine Odessa attack Hecaron's tail. Catherine Odessa has 1. So I need a 5 or better? We got a 5, right, because we knew we had a 5. I knew that. So we got a 6, so we do attack, and that's going to be 4, 5, and then 6, 7, but these two have to be placed on non-heart spots. And then 8, 9, and then 10, 11. So there's our 11. So we're gonna do all of that. We're going to at the start of combat, I get 2 command. That means I do get these. Thanks. At any rate, 11. So she's doing 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. And then 10, 11, but she has to lose a health. And she's dealing 11 to this one, because that's what she was attacking. And that 11 is going to be 1, this is 2, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. So it's Catherine Odessa coming in swinging, y'all. Coming in swinging. That's 11 damage dealt. We did get this energy spot, which is great. We did take this one out completely, so it does not attack back, and it will not hit our ship, which is also nice. And we did reduce at least the main Hecaron's damage by 1, which is not a ton, but hey, 1 health is 1 health. We need all the health we can get, for reasons that I cannot explain right now. Alright. So synergy token from Catherine Odessa is going to go to Raphael. Because he has a lot of things to throw at Hecaron. We'll see if he can actually hit him though. Actually, maybe I should give this to Kasumi. Yeah, Kasumi's a little bit more consistent with her damage. I mean, Kasumi's basically Catherine Odessa, but with more defense. 1 more defense, that is. Alright, anyway, at any rate, she does not get attacked back because she took out who she was fighting. That's it. So now we're going to have Hecaron. He's going to attack the group since we're done with all of our synergy cubes. Or attack cubes, that is. And Hecaron is going to... We'll have the head hit for... Well, actually, we'll have the hands hit first. The hands will go for Marco. It's going to be the same thing regardless. Actually, no, it's not. It's going to be different. So the hands will go for Laurent. And Laurent will take 3 damage. So Laurent's down to 2 health. And then the head will go for Marco. So it's going to deal 9 damage to Marco. Marco gets to reduce it by 1. So Marco's taking 8. So he's down. He's taking he can only take 2 more. And then 6 gets to be distributed amongst the peoples. And that's 6 damage I can spread however I want. So that first hit has to go directly to 1 person. And then any dispersed damage can be dispersed. So Marco is downed officially. And what is it, 6 left? So we're gonna give 2 to Kanan, 2 to Mac, and 2 to Gregory. Alright. So we got 1 person downed, and we're on to the next round. So we're actually almost done with the fight, to be honest, because we just need to take out this and this. This is what, 3, 4, 5, this is 9? 9 health. And he's hitting for 5, it's a big problem. It would be nice to have Marco still alive, but he's downed. We can have Laurent go in and do a swing. I do have a way to, yeah, let's do that. So I'm going to spend 1 command to remove all command from 1 card. And we're going to remove it from this card, of course. And then we're going to spend 1 command to look at the top 6. So 1, 2, 3, 4. So we're going to shuffle. Just roll different ways here. There we go. Oh, those are mine. Never mind. And we need 2 more for 5, 6. Alright, cut. And then 2 more. 5, 6. So look at these 6 and discard 2. We're discarding that 1 for sure and that 2. So there's a 2, a 3, and 2 4s. Alright, good to know. Okay, alright, so now we're done with that. Goes back up there. This goes out of the view. We don't need it anymore. This one clears out. We also still have abilities from people to use. So I do want to remember that. Because their abilities might come in handy here. Especially for increasing damage and all this other fun stuff. Potentially fun stuff, I should say. Or not fun stuff. What? Oh, okay. Sorry. Weird message. Alright, continuing on. Next person is going to go up. We can have Kasumi go first. She can try to take out... Oh, she does not have enough damage to take out this one yet. She needs +1 from somebody. Audrey can almost take this out by herself. She can do like this one, or she can do this and this. I'd rather have somebody take this out by themselves, so I need somebody to attack this one then. And Audrey would just barely die, or just barely be alive if Raphael took a hit for her. But the risk is that I need Audrey to have a 6. And I need her to hit with a wrench so I can spend her cards. So what we'll do is we're gonna do a very risky play here. We're gonna have Audrey attack Hecaron's hands with her wrench. Not with her... Well, the sword is the same, isn't it? Yeah, it's gonna be 4/4 regardless, actually. So yeah, this is a bad idea. So we're gonna have Audrey use Raltald's sword to attack Hecaron's head. And she needs a 2 or better. No, a 4 or better. Let me see, do I want to commit to that? No, I'd rather take this one out. Well, then she can just like this. And then we can, yeah, we can whittle away at this. Alright, we got a 4. Yes. So 6. So she does hit Ralto's head. Or, not Ralto's head. Hecaron's head. And that's going to be some damage. So she's going to deal 4. So 2, 3. And can I give her +1 from somebody? Anybody? I'm going to spend 2 command on... somebody can give me a +1 damage. Oh, 2 command on Mac to give +1 damage to somebody. She's going to give it to Audrey. And then that's going to be 5 total. So it's going to be 2, 3, 5. And now Audrey's going to take an attack from Hecaron. She's going to block 1, take 4. Raphael's going to take 1 damage. That means that Audrey's going to take 3 total. She gets 2 block. And then there we go. So she's still alive. She's still kicking. Not by much, but she's still kicking. Now somebody who hasn't gone yet, Gregory Little. He needs to go. So Gregory's going to come out here. He's a guaranteed hit. So I kind of didn't want to throw him out there when I knew what cards were coming up. Also, I kind of want him to do the finishing blow because he can do 2, 4. Yeah, he can do 4 by himself. So if I can give him, we got a synergy, didn't we? Yeah, we got 2 synergies. So we got 1 synergy. We're gonna pass this to Gregory. Gregory's gonna come up, and Gregory's gonna take out Hecaron's hands. So here's Gregory. And Gregory's going to attack Hecaron's hands. And we're going to deal with the braided whip here. It's going to do 5. So whatever we draw is what we're going to get. It's a 2. Nice. Good call. Good call. So it's going to be 7. And he's going to be able to deal 2, 3, 4. And then we're going to... Wait. Oh, +1. 5. Right, there we go. He's going to deal 5. So he's going to take out this. So finally, Hecaron's hands are down. And we got a synergy token to pass along, which is useful. So we'll pass that along. And Gregory's synergy token will go to... I can give it to Raphael, and that'll give us a little bit more damage to kind of disperse. Raphael's kind of our damage sponge right now, to be honest. And we just need 6 more, and he'll be downed. And we got 2 more attacks. I think we can do that. Oh, Gregory spent these. I think we're going to give this to Kasumi. Kasumi's going to hold on to that. Or we can give it to Laurent. Nah, Lawrence is going to go in. He's going to swing. So that's going to be it. Alright. Actually, Lawrence can do 1, 2, 4. He can do 4 by himself. That's a massive amount of damage. And if I use this club... Huh. Okay. That's a thought. Alright. So we'll have Gregory come back in a second. But first, we're going to have Laurent come in. And Laurent is going to swing at Hecaron's head with his club. So it means that we need a 6 to hit. So basically, Laurent's going to miss, but he can do 3. And I just want to get this down so I can get that +1 damage out with somebody. And I can give that to Gregory and we can just take him out. So Laurent will be downed. And we'll have 1 splash damage to deal with. Which I guess we'll just have Raphael take... well, actually, we'll just have Gregory take that. But at any rate, we'll go ahead and do that. So... we're going to go ahead and attack. And that's going to be a 0. So we're going to attack with the club because we want to block the most damage possible. And we can also do the same thing. Oh shoot. He's going to do +1. So he needs to hit. Okay, never mind. So we're going to use the rapier because he needs to hit. We're going to have to deal with the extra damage somehow. And the rapier is because we need to throw triage away. And we're going to swing. It's going to be a 3 + 4, 7, so we're going to be able to hit him. And it's going to be 2. We're going to discard triage for +1, so it's 3. And then we will be dealing 1 damage here, which gives our synergy token over to Gregory, which is where we need that. And then finally, Hecaron's going to attack. It's a 1. He's going to be dealing 5, so 4. Raphael's going to take 1 damage to give him 1 defense, so it's 2. So he's going to take 3. He's still going to be downed. So it's 1, 2. And we gotta put this damage somewhere else. Don't have many somewhere else's to put it. Catherine Dess is gonna take the damage. Alright. So Laurent is now down. The second one down. Dropping like flies, y'all. Dropping like flies. Alright, and then finally Greg is gonna come in and just win. Because he has enough damage to take him out. Doesn't matter what we get. We got a 5. We need a 1. We got a 3. He's gonna do +1 to the damage, thanks to Lawrence sacrifice, and we're gonna be 3, and Hecaron is downed. Alright, we've done it. Teamwork makes the Pixar. Alright, we're not in awful shape, but that was kind of rough. It's kind of rough. That was our last 2 cubes too. So we just barely finished that one in 2 volleys. 2 volleys and we're already struggling. Okay. Alright, let me shift all this around. We might have another fight, but we'll see. So I'm just going to leave that kind of somewhat scattered about. Alright, so we have done our thing. Let me switch over to the post-battle music, because we've been listening to this playlist forever. Okay. Alright, so we beat the thing, and then turn to F2. As the Titanic monster sinks below the waves, the sky grows suddenly dark. The stars patterns alien and exotic. The horizon shifts, and a solitary, stony island appears before the ship. Columns of white rocks stand in a circle around a tower at the center of the island, and it feels like an eerie and cursed place. Though you know you can't avoid it, you can feel in your gut that this is the way home. This is where the gods sleep. If you have no totems, turn to this page, otherwise keep reading. I keep reading. You land and climb a cracked stairway that leads into the tower. Strangely, the air is still, as if the sea wind cannot touch this place. White sand lies in clumps along the stairs, emitting an unearthly glow against the black sea and midnight sky. Inside the tower is hollow. The borderless staircase runs up the wall's edge. As you start up the stairs, you hear a clatter of steps behind you. A ragtag group fills the doorways. Lurking soldiers, Zuckamir hunters, archers, and warriors of Pan. A man takes off his crimson helmet, his weathered, wrinkled eyes pleading, "Stop! Don't wake the gods! They'll exact revenge upon these seas!" Mac grips your arm, her frown cold and unmoving. "Ignore them! We're so close now!" The man in red armor drops his helmet on the chipped floor, advancing with trepidation like a beggar. Stop now! Stop now and give us the totems! We've been following you because word was spreading about your crew. That you had lasted longer than any other totem seeker, even fighting back the Hecaron. People were saying you might succeed, and they were right, but it doesn't have to end this way. A Pan woman steps forward, her bioluminescent skin glowing in the darkness. "My people were destroyed for defying the gods. Many have suffered under their wrath. Please give this up. Stay here in our world." Alright, cool. So we can choose either run up the tower as quickly as you can. Tell them your plan to destroy the tower, or to destroy the gods. Requires keyword fog. Lie to them and say that you plan to destroy the gods, even though you cannot do so. Unavailable keyword frog. Cunning 12. Attack them. Ooh, level 19 combat. 50, 54, 55, 68, 69. Oof. Give them the totems. I mean, we could try to attack them, right? That's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Can we take on 5 people right now in our current state? Well, we can cook right now, so we can totally cook right now. We can use the cookbook to give ourselves a food. And Marco is downed, though, so it's going to be hard to cook. We need Marco alive. And then when I cook a recipe, also restore 1 extra health thanks to Audrey. So I would need to bring Marco back alive first, and then I could cook with a substitute ingredient on the cookbook. Only have 2 food total, though, so I can only cook a thing with 3, which means I would just be doing a soup anyway, or a spicy gumbo. A spicy gumbo would be better than a soup. So I think spicy gumbo is the play. I think we'll do that. So I'm going to activate Life's Bell to restore 1 health to Marco. And the reason why I need Marco's alive is so I can actually do the substitute. Because I can't do it if he's down. Oh man, Kazumi didn't even go down. That's rude. Okay, so Marco's now alive. Now we're going to do the Alzarian Cookbook, which I think I put over here as a useless card. There it is. Alzarian Cookbook. And we are going to be able to cook a recipe without putting a command on the card and for 1 less. So we're going to cook this recipe. We're going to be able to substitute thanks to Marco's ability. So we're going to spin these 2 meat. And that's going to give us 3 fatigue removal, which we have no fatigues, which I guess is kind of sucks that we're doing this now before we do challenges. I just thought about that, but it's too late. We're kind of committing to this. Actually, we don't have to commit to that yet, do we? What do you think? We can do our check first. Well, no, because if we go into the fight, then we're gonna need the health at that point. I don't know if it's worth fighting, like, to be honest. Like, I can just try to cunning 12. Like, I can do a cunning 12. Can I do a cunning 12? Cunning... Oh, no, I can't. I just spent a lot of resources. I can do... I got 1... I got 2, 4, 5, 6, 7. I got 7 cunning showing. I have no clue what the next cards are in the deck. I would need a 5 or better. I got enough command, I guess, to be able to flip it over, but cunning 12 is a lot. I mean, I kind of like the idea of attacking them. Like, I'm just gonna be honest with y'all. I'm just gonna be completely honest with y'all. Like, full transparency, I'm like, let's just jump to another fight. If we die, we die. Because the other plan is to try to run up the stairs as quickly as possible. And I already know what happens to that one. I don't like that one all that much. Or we can try to give them the totem. Like, see, attack them, it's like seems so rude. And I don't just want to give them totems. Like, we have 6 totems. Do you know how much work it was to get those? I'm so upset that I don't have frog. Y'all, this is a difficult decision. Alright. I will make the decision to do... Let's see... Hecaron's fight was a level 26, and then doing a fight with these folks is going to be a level 19. I should be able to survive a fight, so we're gonna commit to the fight, which means that I need to heal now. So we're gonna do Light Spell to heal Marco. We're gonna do that cookbook to throw away the 2 meat that we did to cook the spicy gumbo. We're gonna remove 3 fatigue, which is nobody, but we're gonna heal 3 health. And then because we're doing a cook during an explorer. Oh, is this considered, this is not considered explorer, is it? Oh, okay, so I don't get that. Alright, I do not get that. But I do get 1 extra health restore thanks to Audrey's ability. So that means that I will be able to heal 4 and remove 3 fatigue. So healing 4, we need Raphael to have 3 of that healed up because we need him alive. And then we can get Laurent to be alive. Is it worth having Laurent alive, though? Not really. I mean, him being dead is not ideal, but... I think I need Audrey to get the +1 health. And that's going to be the heal. And now we're going to make the awful decision. The awful decision to fight them. Although, I don't like my chance. Like, that's a big fight. That's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 cards, y'all. Like, I don't even have enough attacks to do that in one go. How much damage do I have? I guess is a bigger question. This is like the logistics of the game. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 15, 20, 24. I have 24 damage and I have a 47 health character. I got 23 health left to use. Fine. In the interest of doing a different thing, I am going to... I'm going to lie to them. In the interest of doing a different thing than I did before, I'm going to lie to them. And tell them I plan to destroy the gods, even though I can't. I need a Cunning 12. Cunning 12. So... Laurent doesn't need to be alive for this, but we're going to do Captain Odessa, 1, Kasumi, that's 2, 3, Kanan, that's 4, 5, Mac, ooh, 6, 7, nice. Marco can join, 8. So we're putting our best foot forward. We got 8. We need a 4 or better. We can do some stuff to increase our fate number with Kanan's ability. So we need a 3 or better. Hopefully we can have better. We got a 4. Oh, also I forgot I have cards. My cards come back. I forgot I had these cards. But we got a 4, y'all. We got a 4. Woo! All right, nice. Like I said, when the cards are carding, this is working. So I successfully do the cutting 12, and we get a fatigue for all these peeps. So thank you for your contributions, every single one of you. I love all of you. I especially love Audrey, because Audrey is like the best. And she's like my favorite, making travel fun and great. But also everybody else is cool too, I guess. No, my second favorite is probably Marco. Like I feel like I don't give Marco enough love. Like he's always like doing his job in the corner, being Marco. All right, so we did a cunning 12. Turn to F9. 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 At first, we were going to wake them, but now we plan to destroy them, you say. Mummers erupt within the crowd. Someone shouts, "It's a lie!" Mac approaches the crowd and speaks to them for over an hour. By the time she finishes, the people are convinced. The man in crimson armor hesitates, then nods. "Let it be true. We will go with you." Turn to F3. Okay. Alright. Jumping me around here in the books. So draw fates. If keyword sparring, add 2. If 1 through 4, keep reading. If 5 plus, turn to F6. Alright. We want a 5 plus is what we want. We got a 3. I want that to be a 5 plus. So can I do it? Yeah, I can do it with the command that I have. What? Oh, it's just fate? It's just fate. Trying to figure out the best way to spin this. There's no way for me to reuse my card, my favorite card. So I think we're going to spend all 4 of these in a very unfortunate manner. So we're going to spend this for Gregory, we're going to spend this for Captain Odessa. We're going to spend all of our command, actually we're going to put it on Kanan. We're going to spend all of our command to make that a fate 5. So our fate is now 5. And that's, hold on, let me double check, make sure I'm doing the right. That's adding to the fate. Oh no, that's not adding to the fate. Adding to the fate is this. I lied. That's adding to your accuracy. JK, I do not have the thing that I thought I had. Alright. That changes my decision a lot then. Yeah, adding to the fate is this symbol, not the other symbol, which is accuracy. Does anybody... Didn't somebody have overwork? Oh, I think Mac had overwork, but I got rid of it. Can anybody help me redo fates? Alright, we got 1 reflip. Feeling nervous, y'all. I'm feeling really nervous about this decision here. Let's see, what is this? It says when you search, ignore what? Nope, that's not useful. Yep. Alright, we're gonna use rope. It either works or it doesn't. We're gonna flip. Oh. We got a 5! Sorry, I saw that 6, but we got a 5. Nice. Okay, so we got a 5 plus. I'm assuming higher is better. I'm assuming higher is better. Once again, I'm assuming higher is better. Because if I had sparring, it says add 2. So I'm assuming sparring is a good thing. So I got a 5. I got the 5 I wanted. So I go to F6 now, instead of going to continue reading F3. Alright, F6. You climb to the top of the tower and find the gods lying on a circle of stone slabs. The gods look closer to death than sleep. unmoving, unbreathing, and still and lifeless. The first god is a plump woman with gray hair, Almond. Next is a woman with dark brown skin and hair, holding a shell in one hand and a flute in the other. That's Mercia, whispers Mac, pointing. Mac names the rest of the gods in turn. Zachara, god of trickery and prisoners, is a trim, handsome man with a streak of gray in his hair and a necklace of coins. A pale woman with dark hair is the easily angered goddess of earthquakes, Shrome. Vlad lies in red armor, holding a long spear and a curved sword. Orphash, god of Mythians, has a huge bull head and is by far the largest. The last god is a bearded man in a simple robe, his slab covered in lush green grass and winding white veins. An eighth slab lies empty, but a dirty feather sits in the middle of it. We must place a totem on each slab to awaken them, says Mac. Raphael holds a gun to your head. Give me the totems. Whoa, what? I don't want to go home. I've had enough of the sailor life, working like a dog to scrape together a living. I'm selling these totems here and living my life in comfort. Raphael? Raphael, what? The betrayal. We can try to talk Raphael out of it. We can subtly give the command to stop Raphael. Y'all, I was not ready for this plot twist. Raphael, what are you doing? No, Raphael. Let's see. Let's try to talk Raphael out of it. Let's because I feel like we deserve but then let's try to talk him out of it because I don't want him dying. Like Raphael, like I don't give him enough respect or anything. But I'm gonna go to F13. Try to talk him out of it. Raphael, you don't want to do this. I know you. You're good. You're a good man. You say good. What are you talking about? You don't. You know that if you wake the gods, you're condemning everyone on these islands to an existence of misery. So don't talk to me about good and bad, says Raphael, almost screaming. A shout rings out. Mac holds a smoking pistol. You're not stopping us, she says. Raphael drops to the ground. Place Raphael's crew board in the game box. Audrey screams, why did you do that? The rest of the crew is silent. You know why I did it, says Mac. So we can either play... Oh man, Raphael, R.I.P. R.I.P. in peace, bro. It says place him back in the box. It says don't even turn him over. Just put him in the box. We're just gonna turn him over. Wow, that's saddening. We can place the totems on each slab. Requires at least 8 totems. We have 6. Destroy the gods. Requires keyword frog and at least 5 totems. Place all totems you have. Requires 1 through 7. You don't have any totems. Turn to F20. Excuse me. I don't like this at all. This is all so awful. Alright, so we're going to place all the totems you have on the slabs. That's the only choice we have. I mean, we have totems. We don't have 8. We do not have frog to destroy, so we only have one choice, which is place all the totems you have on the slabs. Requires 1 through 7 totems. F19. Alright, y'all, get ready to be disappointed. F19. You place what totems you have on the slabs of stone. The stones start to glow, growing hotter and brighter, smoking like hot coals. Hope grows within you. Will you finally be able to go home to New York? Will you see your father again? The stones glow white, spewing smoke and spark until they've completely disintegrated, leaving black char marks on the tower flagstones. The gods remain unchanged, statues of flesh and stone slabs. Statues of flesh and stone slabs, their centuries of slumber undisturbed. That's it? Says Audrey, unable to hide her despair. Max stares at the char marks with solemn eyes. I suspected we didn't have enough when we came here, but I did hope. After containing your own disappointment, you muster the strength to address your crew. I think it's time we ended this. You tell me. This world isn't ours, but we can make it our home. Maybe it's better that we let these people have the peace that they want. You manage to return to the Manticore, but it isn't long before the Hectron trails you again. Revived and out for revenge. Bashing the ship's hull and scratching at it with the mighty claws at every opportunity. He knows what you seek and who you are, and he'll never stop hunting. In a desperate move, you turn the ship full speed towards the shore, beaching your beloved vessel to escape the monster. As the months go by, the crew members adjust to their fate. You make your way to Zakimir, the sanctuary city, a place where all of those without a home must eventually seek refuge. Once there, one by one, the crew members depart, seeking their own destinies. Gregory sits on the edge of the dock, sipping a cup of tea, as the fleet of Zakimir's fishing ships depart for the day's labor. It's so strange. It feels like this might actually be where I wanted to live all along. You sit next to him, swinging your legs over the calm turquoise water below. Sometimes we don't know what we really want until we can't choose, you say. I suspect in many ways I can't live a life here that's just as fulfilling. I suspect in many ways I can live a life here that's just as fulfilling as it would have been back at home. All right, almost there. You feel your lungs stretching your face up to the hazy sun, and I think I finally stopped mourning my father. Gregory nods. Yes, but what about the Manticore? A slow smile spreads across your face. I don't think I'll ever be able to let go of that. We would not have survived this without you, Captain. He says, thank you. You place your hand on Gregory's shoulder and he climbs to his feet, strolling towards the new medical clinic down the road. Ending 12. Instructions. Mark down the totems you found in this campaign on the achievement sheet. The sheet tells you which cards you unlock. You use these in all future campaigns. Also mark down which endings you got and the final score. See the rulebook. You can now start a new campaign, reset all the cards and the components of the game. Man, I'm very sad. Very sad about our boy Raphael. Not our boy Raphael being shot by Mac. Like I said, I'm very suspicious of Mac. I really wanted to destroy the gods just to see what that decision was all about, but it was not in the cards here. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And I feel like whenever I have a game to where I wake the gods, it's gonna be really bad. Like I'm gonna have to fight the gods or something. Alright, so we got 6 of them. So we unlock quest 171 through 172. We got ending 12. So we got endings 13 and 12. Probably the 2 worst endings. Probably in order. Which is a little disappointing. But hey, I feel like we did really good with that game. You know, we were making like a lot of progress, moving pretty fast. And then this nonsense happened. But at least I know where I can go to get some easy totems. Because like I didn't realize that like I got like 4 totems in like 1 section. That was pretty nice. Okay. Alright, let's figure out my score. So... final score. At the end of the campaign, write down your final score on the journey log sheets. Here's my journey log sheets. And... oh, here it is. Final score. So gain 2 points per adventure card. Gain an extra 2 points if the card is a totem. Okay, so 2 points for each adventure card, and then extra 2 points. Let me clean all this up. I always feel like somebody's gonna die, because like my other playthrough, somebody else died. I was like, no, not that person. And then Raphael being killed was like, no, Raphael. Okay. Oh. Oh, I didn't even start my alarm. Man, I didn't realize it was going to that long. It doesn't matter. This is the last playthrough. So, adventure cards. These are not adventure cards. This is adventure card. These are not, though. There's also one point where I got like a lot of money. That was pretty nice. So that was pretty cool. But alright, I know what to expect for next playthrough. I'll say that much. I will say that much. And I did get some nice level up cards. Like that was pretty dope. Alright, so I'm gathering all the cards so I can count them up according to my score. I'm assuming I need to destroy everything anyway, so I'm just gonna go ahead and do that. I think one of these, which was Raltolt's sword. Was this an item? Oh, that was an adventure card too? Nice. Okay, let's put that right there. Let's see. 2 adventure cards. Then another adventure card. Alright. So here's all my adventure cards that I have. Oh, not all of them. Got some more over here. Jin is an adventure card for sure. Oh, hello, welcome to the thing. Thank you for the raid on Twitch. We are finishing up Sleeping Gods. I am adding my score up for finishing up Sleeping Gods. I have a final ending. If you have not played this game, would recommend. It's a lot of fun. But also, literally just got the final, which ended in a anticlimactic way. Let me just say that much. Thought I was doing great until I wasn't. So that's how all that goes. I did get a lot of adventure cards. There were a lot of quests done, so that was pretty nice. Yeah, this is my second campaign playthrough. So this video itself is video 12. Alright, 13. 13 in a series of videos, which the full series of videos. Also, if you're watching on YouTube later on, there also is a YouTube playlist if you for some reason watched this last video. But I have it on Twitch, so you can see how things got to here. So like I said, it's very anticlimactic. At least from the perspective, it's much better than my first playthrough. Let me say that much, but not by much. A little disappointed, to be honest, because it's like, I was doing so well, and I was just getting the hang of it, and no. Alright, cards are separated, so let's see, what's my score? So it's 2 points per adventure card, 2 extra points for each totem, so it's going to be 12, because I had 6 totems, plus 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. So let me write some, I'm gonna write this down. There we go. Alright, let's see. Sure, let's write it back here. Alright, so we have totems equals 12, and then adventure cards equals, I just lost my count. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 30. So 30. And that's adventure cards. 1 point per quest card, including cards used in the used quest box, which I got those out already. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. 2. Wait. Okay, I finished all the quests. 3, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, 33. 33. I didn't realize I finished so many quests. Or I had so many quests. I mean, it makes sense. Because, like I said, I feel like I did a lot of stuff. That game. Definitely more quests than my first game, I'll say that much. And then 1 point per 2 coins. Oh, sorry, 2 points per level card. So let's get our level cards. I leveled up a lot too. I did make sure to focus on that. look at those levels. And they were high levels too. They weren't just like the low ones. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So 16. And 1 point per 2 remaining coins. We have 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. It's 11 coins. So it's gonna be, do we round up? It doesn't say round up or round down. I'm gonna round up. No, I'm not gonna round up. I'll round down, fine. 11. So 5. And then 1 point per remaining artifact, just 1. And then finally, 10 points if you reach the end of your campaign. 10. And lose 2 points if you're defeated. I wasn't defeated. Gain 25 points if you're playing on brutal mode. Alright, so I was playing on brutal mode, so we got to 25. Alright. Oh yeah, thanks for watching. Thanks for watching. Have a good one overall. Have a good night, morning, whatever period of day it is. Alright, let me add up the score, see how it did. Well, 12 plus 30 plus 33 plus 16 plus 5 plus 1 plus 10 plus 25. So my final score was 132, which is far higher than my last time. I think my last time my score was like 36 or 46. It was like pretty abysmal score. So yeah, that's like significantly higher than last time. 132. To be fair, the last time I played was my very first time playing, and I wasn't sure what I was doing. And now that I figured out a flow, I feel like this is good. This is Feb 28, 2023. All right, y'all. We made it through brutal mode. 0 defeats. We survived. 134 or 132. I don't know if 132 is like a great, amazing score. I feel it's underwhelming. I feel not very whelmed. I feel very whelmed. Actually, no, I don't even feel whelmed. I just feel like, meh. Now I gotta sort through all these. So much work. Alright, I guess I'm not gonna get y'all, or let y'all, in the YouTube video watch all these boring details, but that's pretty much it. My final score is 132, and that is pretty much it for this one. So yeah, I'll do a video talking about my second campaign experience playthrough reflection. I'll try to do a spoiler and a non-spoiler, or sorry, a spoiler-free and a spoiler-full version, just to kind of get some of my takes and some of my perspectives on things. But yeah, so definitely go check that video out. That video should be up if you're watching on YouTube in the playlist. If you're watching on Twitch, we're gonna do that now. So at any rate, thank y'all very much for watching. Hope y'all enjoyed it, and as always, I will see y'all whenever.